Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're getting into a sneak peek, first look at the Mega Crab. And did I say Mega Crab? Because I meant the Mega Turtle, guys. That's right, it is going to be the first official Mega Turtle. Mega Turtle #1. Very exciting. So basically, we'll get into the text here. When it spawns on your map, this is exactly what's going to happen. So Dr. T says, "Hello again, insect. That's right, I'm almost finished designing my latest Mega Crab. It's sleek, it's edgy, and mysterious. It's..." And then Harriman jumps in here. So out of the way, little man. It's time that someone with a proper military rank ends this charade. My Mega Turtle is ready to end your resistance. Commence battle preparations. And then here's where things get a little dicey, guys. So the trader steps in kind of out of nowhere here. And she says, well, he or she, I guess we don't really know the identity. Gearhart's daughter. She says, "Hello, Commander. I would hate to lose a great customer. Here are keys to the Mega Turtle Special Defense System. With these, you will be able to use its own abilities against it." So, no need to thank me. Let's just say that this benefits both of us. Yeah, whatever. So, the Mega Turtle, guys, the special thing this time around is going to be special Gunboat Abilities. So let's go over each and every one that we're going to see on every stage and just dive right on into that. Okay, so the cool thing about the Mega Turtle, guys, is everyone is going to have the same Gunboat abilities on each stage. So it's just going to be at the 8th GB slot. You see right here on stage 1, we're going to have basically the second wind ability. So this is like, a lot of these abilities are going to be something that's already in the game, but they're kind of turned into Gunboat abilities, which is really cool to see. So you see right here, we'll lose a couple of the Zookas. I'm just going to throw some artillery and barrage on them and stuff. And it's going to work the exact same way as Second Wind. You throw it out. If you don't have any troops that are that have already died in battle, it's just going to bring up Riflemen. And the cool thing about this is they actually follow flares on their own. So there's going to be a lot of instances where this comes in really handy. Like, say there's a shield gen in one area that's not really guarded. You could just throw a couple Second Winds on it and maybe take it out. Or you could get some core snipes just using only Second Winds, depending on, of course, the HP level and everything like that. So that's the first ability, guys. It's going to be Second Wind. And here's the next one. So this is the remote turret. This one's really interesting. It's a turret that you throw down, and it shoots defenses and other buildings. So you can actually do HQ snipes with just the turret, which we'll show you in a sec. But there's a couple different ways you can use this. You can throw it right on the beach like we do here. All the defenses are going to shoot at it, and of course on these lower level stages they have a pretty decent amount of health compared to everything else, so you can use that to guard your troops on the landing. And then also you could use them to clear the area near the Mega Core, and they can actually take out the core themselves on again these lower level stages. They're going to be able to just blast through the core really easily, which is cool to see. But these ones are super interesting. These ones are a lot of fun. And I'll show you how much health they have here. I don't have the exact stats, but I threw 2 barrage and a bunch of artillery, and my barrage and artillery are max level, so I think they have somewhere between, I don't know, 20,000, 30,000 health, somewhere in that area. But yeah, I mean, if you're on stage 40 or something and just launch them down, then yeah, they're just going to die. So stage 3, we're going to get the Speed Serum ability. This is something that I suggested in a video that comes to game a long time ago, so really excited to see this one finally come in. And it's going to work just how you think. You throw it down, and it's just going to give your troops, give your critters Speed Serum effect. So this is going to work really well in different situations. So I show you right here using it in a just in a walking path. You can actually do like smoke skips with it, like gapping your smokes really far. And since the troops are walking so fast, they're not going to get caught by any defenses. You can do things like that. You can just use it when they're on the core. They're about to come out of the smoke. You get a lot of damage. And you see right here, it does actually stack with battle orders. We get a battle orders going on top of the speed serum. And you see the troops just go crazy. Like, they just one-shot everything, and they do a ton of damage, and they go super fast. So it's going to be really interesting to see that one. So next up, we have the Cryo Bomb. So same thing as the Speed Serum. You're going to throw it out, and it's going to freeze everything. But the important thing with this, you see the difference right here. I'm going to throw it out on the defenses. Of course, it's going to freeze them all. You see it touch the mines, and it doesn't actually pop the mines. And then we go back, and we blow up one of the normal Cryo Bombs here. Just in a moment, after we freeze some of these buildings, you see the normal Cryo Bomb is going to go off, and it actually takes out the mines. So the Gunboat Ability Cryo Bomb does not take out mines, the normal ones do. So there's that. And then next up we have Crystal Critter. So this one I probably found to be the most useless out of all the abilities. It's still good to have when you don't have anything else. And we'll show you exactly just how they work right here. So when the Crystal Critters originally came out, I was told they were supposed to be invincible. I don't know if that's a bug or they just changed it to work like this now, but defenses will target them, defenses will take them down, and they're going to heal your troops. So if you throw a bunch of them like I did right here behind the heavies, there's going to be a ton of free healing with them. I wouldn't use them like this on later stages. This just to show you the healing effect that they do have. And then we'll throw them up on some mines here, and they do actually clear the mines for you. So they work like normal critters, except they ignore defenses and they run to your troops to heal them. So just keep that in mind versus how we all know normal critters work. You're going to throw them up on the mines. They're going to clear all the mines and go to attack the defenses. So there's the Crystal Critters. And next up, we have a very interesting ability here, guys. I'm kind of excited about this one. It's not, it's really interesting. So this is the Stun Shock. And how it works is it only shocks a single building. And just watch here how long this lasts. It's insane. So the whole thing with this is it only shocks one building, even if you put it in between the tiles that are touching 2 or 3 buildings. But look how long that it shuts this down for. So this is going to be really important for shock launchers, doom cannons, depending on the troops that you're using. Of course, it is going to work on prototypes as well. There's just no prototypes on these earlier stages. But look how long this lasts. So a maxed out shock bomb lasts 10 seconds. This looks like it lasts almost double that. I want to say 20 seconds. I didn't actually time it out, but you see right there. You could I'll timestamp it in the video, but and then you see right here, we try to shock all 3 sniper towers. It's only going to get 1 ever, like regardless of how perfect your shock placement is. And then just a comparison of the stun shock versus the normal shock here. You can see how much longer it's going to last. It looks like almost double or triple or something. So a very long time. And yes, you can throw them out on other buildings, but it's not going to do anything. You can still pop the critter bombs. You can still pop the cryo bombs. It's not going to have any effect on anything. Just use it as a shock on key defenses. Like if you get a shock launcher or something that's kind of alone by itself, it can really help you out there, especially for only 3 GB or whatever. Alright, so next up we have the remote hack ability. So let's compare this with Everspark's normal hacking ability here, guys. And it's going to work the exact same way. There's no differences that I could tell. The time looks similar. The damage looks similar. You see, we hack them, and they actually start firing away at the other normal buildings there. So this one's also really good. I like the remote hack. Obviously, you can't just spam it like I'm doing here because it's going to cost too much gunboat energy, but you can do things like this and throw the remote hack, and say you get it on a doom cannon, which I'll actually show you in a second. It does also hack prototypes, which of course Everspark's normal universal remote is not going to hack. You'll see that right here. We're going to hack a doom cannon, then we shock the shock launcher, and then the doom cannon is going to do some solid work on the shock launcher. Of course, there's a million defenses around it, so it wasn't the best option. It doesn't heal when you throw medkits down or anything like that. But yeah, there's the remote hack. Super cool to see. Next up, my favorite ability, guys. This one is going to be huge. This is crazy. The Super Warrior Gunboat Ability, guys. So we all remember the super troops that we had in the last Mega Crab. Even though this is the Mega Turtle, this is the Super Warrior. So you can just launch out these gigantic Super Warriors, and they're incredible on these lower stages. But I was playing around on some higher level stages, couldn't find a use for them. Could not find a use for them. Like above stage 25, they just become cannon fodder, but they're a lot of fun. I haven't found any other super troops. I believe it's only the Super Warriors that are in here, which is kind of unfortunate because I really like the Super Grins and I liked all the super troops, but it's cool to see them come back like this, and it's just such a crazy thing. So you see, they still have their freeze stun ability. I would say stages 20 and under, you're probably going to be okay to solo them if you have enough GPE with just the Super Warriors. So, yeah, really cool to see. They have a good amount of health, good amount of damage. I forget what it was exact. I think it was like 15,000 health, 6,000 DPS, something around like that. And they have their stun ability. You see right there, the Mega Core is actually frozen, and that's the Super Warrior, guys. So next up, we have the last ability, and this is going to be the Ice Shield. So this one is also very interesting. The thing that I notice right away with this is it's super fast. Like normally if you throw a smoke and you're at the end of the base, it takes forever to get there, right? But this one is just like, it's like a laser, man. It's almost instant. So it's the same radius, I believe. It's the exact same as the ice shield. You're just launching it from your gunboat. So the radius is the same. It works under battle ores too, so you get a battle ores and ice shield. This one's really cool. I think this one's gonna be super handy for some like later on crazy like heavy Zuka style hits. It's gonna be super interesting to see. It's gonna be super. It's gonna be really cool to see what some of these higher level hits are gonna start to look like with things like the speed serum laser and this ice shield here too. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to see what this Mega Crab shapes up to. So that's going to wrap it up for the Mega Turtle sneak peek, guys. Make sure to subscribe for future sneak peeks if you have not already. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think of all this. Are you excited for the Mega Turtle? Do you think... do you like the gunboat ability aspect of it? I think it's really great because it's almost it's kind of like every Mega Crab that we've had up until this point, and all the updates, like all the new stuff just like combined into one thing. I'm really excited about it. Make sure to stay tuned. We're gonna be doing a live stream of when Mega Crab actually lands. So definitely stay tuned for that. That's gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.